Hey everyone! Guess what? Which book we'll talk about? Its name is Eat That Frog. Excuse me? Are you serious? You are saying me to eat the frog? No, not the frog you are thinking. Here, frog is considered to be the most important and biggest task of your day, which you should do as early as possible. Eat That Frog by Brian Tracy is one of the best books on productivity and overcoming procrastination. This book will give you 21 effective and powerful methods which are practical and proven. You can apply many of these ideas to your personal life as well. Your frog is your biggest, most important task. It's the one you are most likely to procrastinate on. If you have to eat 2 frogs, eat the ugliest one first. Let me give my personal example to make you understand. When I was in 9th standard, I find it difficult to revise history chapters. Those chapters are ugliest frog for me to eat. But if I have read this book earlier, I could perform well in the class. We students generally have the tendency to procrastinate the work we have received, but it should not be done. Discipline yourself to begin immediately and then to persist until the task is complete before you go on to something else. The key to reaching high levels of performance and productivity is to develop the lifelong habit of doing major tasks first in each day. You must develop the routine of eating your frog before you do anything else and without taking too much time to think about it. Among these 21 powerful methods, I'll share you 5 methods which I like the most. First one is set the table. Second, 80-20 rule. Third, ABCDE method. Fourth, creative procrastination. And fifth one is slice and dice the task. So the first method is set the table. What does it mean? It means that you should have a crystal clear idea of what you want. You should decide what your goals are and what you want to accomplish. Then write them down on the paper. And along with it, set a deadline. Why deadline? When you set the deadline along with the task, it brings you a urgency in mind to complete that task within the time limit. First of all, make a list of what you want to accomplish. Then make a plan by sequencing them, deciding what you need to do first and what you can do later. And then take action. Take action every day and review your goals daily. The second method is apply the 80-20 rule to everything. This rule depicts that 20% of your activities will account for 80% of your results. Whatever you choose to do over and over eventually becomes a habit that is hard to break. If you start your day on low value tasks, then you will develop the habit of always starting on low value tasks. Instead, choose to spend your time working in those few areas that make a difference in your life and career. We generally do the small things first, but instead of doing the small things, we should accomplish our big task because it brings a confidence in us and resists the temptation to clear up the small things first. Third rule is practice the ABCDE method continually. What is this ABCD method? ABCD method is a powerful priority setting technique that you can use every single day. Start with a list of everything you have to do today. Place an A, B, C, D or E before each item on your list. A are the things that you must do. B are the things that you should do. C are the tasks that would be nice to do. And D are the things you can delegate to others. And E are the tasks that you can cut. They may have been important at one time but are no longer relevant to yourself or anyone else. So the fourth rule is, which I like, is practice creative procrastination. Creative procrastination is putting off eating smaller or less ugly frogs. Since you must procrastinate anyway, decide today what to procrastinate on low value activities. Say no to anything that is not a high value use of your time and your life. Continually review your life and work and find things that you can abandon with no real loss. So, the last and short and simple method which we can apply to our lives is slice and dice the task. It means break the large and complex task into bite-sized pieces and then just do one small part of the task to get started. And that's all. These are the 5 rules which I like the most, and I think you will like them as well.